Payment ghosting is the horror movie nobody warned you about. And unlike Freddy Krueger, it shows up wide awake in broad daylight. You did the gig, you packed up the speakers or the popcorn machine, and now the client's phone number might as well belong to a Bond villain. Here's the plot twist though. Most of that disappearing act happens because your invoice looked like a napkin doodle instead of a legal document. If the client cannot tell what they owe and when, their brain quietly files it under later, and later somehow becomes never. So the fix is not a stronger glare or a scarier follow-up text, it is structure. A fast invoicing template is basically a seatbelt, boring until the exact moment it saves you. Let us talk line items, because vague invoices are like ordering food at a restaurant and being shocked when a mystery casserole shows up. Instead of writing event services $500, break it down like a receipt from a very organized robot. List the setup fee, the performance or service hours, any travel charge, and equipment rental, each on its own line with its own number. When someone can see exactly what they are paying for, they argue with the invoice a lot less, because now they are arguing with math, and math is annoying to fight. Here is a fun historical nugget. Invoices go back thousands of years to ancient Mesopotamia, where people literally carved bills into clay tablets. You think a client ghosting you over an email is bad? Imagine chasing someone down while they are holding your unpaid slab of clay. Now let us talk due dates, the most underrated superhero in this story. Please pay soon is not a due date. It is a suggestion, and suggestions get ignored like gym memberships in February. Instead, write an exact date, something like payment due by August 14th, because a calendar deadline creates urgency that a vague vibe never will. Bonus move. Add a small late fee line, even something like 5% added after 10 days, since humans respond to consequences way faster than they respond to kindness. Some performers worry that clear terms make them look pushy or untrusting, like they are interrogating a client instead of just getting paid. Flip that thinking around, professional structure actually builds trust, because sloppy invoices are what actually make people nervous about who they hired. Community wisdom from event vendor groups online repeats the same lesson over and over. The dispute almost always traces back to confusion, not malice. Most clients are not villains twirling mustaches, they're just busy humans who need the invoice to do the thinking for them. So your fast template should include 5 basics, the service breakdown, the total, the due date, accepted payment methods, and a short cancellation or rescheduling policy. Keep the whole thing on one page, because a 3-page invoice feels like homework, and nobody pays homework quickly. Doubt might creep in here, like, will a nicer invoice really stop disputes? It will not stop every single one, since some people just do not pay, but it removes the easiest excuse, which is, I did not understand what this was for. Preparation is basically your invisible bodyguard in this whole business. A template you reuse every single time means you are not improvising your paycheck at midnight while running on stage adrenaline and cold coffee. Think of your invoice as the last performance of the gig. It needs to be just as polished as the actual show. Clear line items and firm due dates are not paperwork. They are the encore that actually gets you paid. If you want help building templates like this or want more tips on running your event vendor business smoothly, do you want to learn more about our company? Check out our links in the description.